once you get into it, if anything ever happens to you medically, like if you got sick, doesn't matter what it is, like cancer, diabetes, heart attack, anything like that, that the policy would never be canceled. And that's probably pretty important to you, right?
Okay.
Yep. Now the second thing is based on the age you are today. So you're 70 years old? Yeah, okay. So as you get older, 75, 80, 85, the price never goes up. It's based on the age you are today. And that's important because you're probably on a fixed income, right?
Right.
Yeah, and every person I see, they typically are, okay? And then the third reason, and probably the most important, is people are usually looking for an immediate payout. So what I mean by that is, do you know how long most life insurance companies take to pay out a policy when somebody dies?
No, I don't know how long.
No, that's okay. So even the quick ones are like 3 to 5 weeks, which I know doesn't really seem like a long time, but when do you think a funeral home wants their money?
Say that again.
When do you think a funeral home would want their money when someone dies?
I don't know, really. I've never died.
You never never had to deal with it either, no?
Yeah.
No? Okay. So they usually want their money right away, like right when all the
I
funerals
imagine
happen.
so.
Exactly, they're a business, so, and because of that, we actually pay all of our policies within 24 hours. So how it would work is, who would your beneficiary be?
Brenda.
Okay, Brenda. So all Brenda would have to do is she would simply just call up, put the claim in, fill out the paperwork, and then 24 hours after we get the paperwork, they would actually send her all the money to take care of the funeral. Okay? So that kind of brings me up to the next question. Are you looking to get buried? Are you looking to get cremated?
She said she's gonna burn me. So.
She's gonna burn you, huh? All right. It's all about what the boss says, right?
Right.
So now you said you had something in place right now for that.
Yeah, Lincoln Heritage.
Okay, how long have you had that for?
Damn near 20 years.
Oh, really? You've had that for a while. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just sent this in just looking for a little bit of extra, or?
Well, I was just curious about, what this was all about.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right. Yeah. No problem.
So I wasn't basically looking for anything, but.
Yeah. Okay. So this just breaks down what funerals go for, what cremations go for. So just on the back side, this is the funeral, cremations. So here in Massachusetts, you can see, they range anywhere from 2,000 up to 7,750. 2,000 is you send the body in, they cremate it, they give it back to her. That's it. Okay. Better quality is same thing. They do that, but it's like a little memorial service they do. And then the big one here, the best quality is like if you're gonna do like a full wake with the body present, things like that. Okay. So there's different ranges of what you guys are what you can kind of do. So that kind of brings me to my next question. How's your health? Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape.
Okay. Have any
Yeah.
serious issues like cancer, heart attack,
Yeah,
anything?
diabetes.
Okay. Insulin or pill though?
Pills.
So okay.
Metformin.
Metformin. Okay, that's good. Okay. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run your medical just to see what you qualify for, and I can show you, which program here. So you are. Now, were you looking for just yourself, or were you looking for you and Brenda?
Just myself.
Okay. Now, does she have coverage as well too, or?
Yeah, she has her own policy, thing that's going on with her.
Okay.
So.
Do you know how much coverage you have with Lincoln?
Probably about 15 grand.
15 grand. Okay. So you're probably just looking for something just enough to take care of this. Did you want to have that money left behind for Brenda? Is that what the point of this was?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as it goes, do you know what she wants to do? Does she want to have a service? Does she want to?
I wouldn't know.
No?
We never really
Just
talked
leave,
about
just
it.
leaving it up to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, most people we tell them, when they're looking for a funeral, I mean a cremation. I'm sorry, they're looking anywhere between 3 to 5,000. So, I'll show you something small like that, just because you already have the other stuff in place. So. Sorry, I don't have the best service here. I have Sprint, so I don't get great service anywhere. Did you get a chance to watch the Bruins last night? No. I heard they killed it. So
Yeah.
5-1.
I think maybe it's 5-1.
Yes, then won 5-1 last night. Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
So they need to just win one more game.
Yeah, so it's game 7,
Yeah.
Wednesday night. Yeah, which is crazy. I was listening on the radio today. They said the cheapest ticket online is $1,300. I'm like, I couldn't imagine paying that much to go for that. So if you could just take your finger and sign right there, that's just gonna give me authorization to run. It basically runs your prescriptions.
Well, yeah,
Just take your finger and sign it.
Yeah, and print my name.
Yep, however you normally sign it, yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If it doesn't fit, it's okay, as long as I can say I handed you the, oh. There you go.
That's all I can fit in there.
That's fine, yep,
Okay.
that's okay. As long as I can say I handed it to you, that's all that matters.
Mhm.
They just don't want me doing it, you know? Alright, what's your date of birth?
It's 6/3/1949.
6/3/49. Oh, so you just had a birthday, huh?
Yesterday.
Oh, happy
well,
birthday. Well,
not
last
yesterday,
week, yeah, but
last week, yeah.
would you celebrate it yesterday though?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What'd you guys do?
Yeah, nothing, just ate a whole bunch of cake and went out to the malls and things like
Yeah,
that.
nice, nice. Cake is always good.
Mhm.
Henry had cake this weekend.
Yeah, I
too.
cake this weekend too.
Yeah, I shouldn't be eating it, but
Hey, whatever.
it tasted pretty good.
Hey, you only live once, right? So you gotta get it while you can, right?
Yeah, if you're pill dependent, you not that you can have sugar once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like you're in good shape, so you're not like overweight or anything like that, so that's good. What's your social?
139, 40, 42, 83.
139, 40, 42, 83?
Yeah.
Zip code here is 02126. And what state were you born in?
That's Northern New Jersey.
New Jersey. Have you been back at all?
Nah.
Nah.
I lived in Elizabeth for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little chap, first and second grade.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that's crazy about New Jersey is you can't pump your own gas.
Seriously?
Yeah, I went there, I was driving through and I got out, went to pump my gas, and they all came over running at me, yelling at me, like, no, you can't pump your own gas.
So
I'm like,
they were conventional. It
Yeah.
wasn't self-serve.
Hmm.
no, you can't. They said it's state law.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're not allowed to
As
pump
of
your own
today?
gas. As of, this was like a year ago.
Wow.
Yep, crazy. I was like, all right.
So it's
So,
conventional.
yeah. So this is great news. So as you can see here, it pulls it up. It tells you what program you qualify for. So you qualify for our preferred rates, which is great. Okay. So which means you're healthy. That's what they're telling you. So, all right. So I'll show you a couple different options here. Okay, so
Do they still have Merit Oil down there?
they have what?
Merit Oil.
I think I've seen a Merit Oil. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. I thought they sold out everywhere.
All right.
It's a nice chessboard.
No, it's all right. It's okay. I've been sitting there in that same position for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nice. Do you used to play
The
or?
only time the pieces get moved is when they're just wiping the dust off.
Yeah, right. Cleaning it up, right? All right. All right. So these are three different options. So again, you're looking for just a pretty basic cremation. Okay. So I just showed you a couple small cremation packages. Okay. So if you did a 3,000, which would take care of a direct cremation, where they cremate the body, give it back to your wife in an urn, nothing more than that. That's 3,000 in coverage. That'd be $24.98. Okay. 4,000 in coverage, which would be $32.14, and then 5,000, like if you want to do like a memorial service, that would be $39.30. Okay. So it really comes down to is out of the three, which one works the best for you.
Well, see, what it is that basically she might want to pick this one.
Okay.
Get it over with. But I got to discuss it over with her.
Okay.
So right now ain't the time to talk about it.
Right.
There's some people in there doing plumbing. And,
Yeah, no, that's fine. So what we can do, because you don't pay anything today anyways, what we can do is we can set you up for the application. We usually have it set up for like, you probably get your money every month in like the beginning of the month, right? Yeah, so what we would do is just set it up for July, and then, you just decide, I always recommend just go with the smallest one. Then if you want to increase it, you just let me know. But because you have the other policy, I think the smallest one's gonna be good enough anyways, because if there is anything left over, once that pays out, which takes about a week, you can just use the extra money for that, so. So we can get you set up on that one, and then you can just let me know after you talk with her which one you wanna do. That way, you'll get your policy, you can review it, go over it with her, and then make your decision like that as well too.
So how would you make the payments? You send me
So you just have it taken out of your account once a month. But you pick the day of the month, which is nice. Who do you bank with?
That's Santana.
Okay. And when do you get your money every month?
That's on the third.
Okay, so I always recommend doing it like on the 4th or the 5th of every month. That way your money's in there and you know. So like I have this company and I have mine taken out and
What's the name of this company?
this one's Colombian Life.
Colombian.
Yep, they've been around for 135 years. Very, very strong company. What I like about them is they're one of 2 companies in the entire world that pays their claims out within 24 hours. So people who are healthy, that's why I always go with them first because of, you know, it's guaranteed that your family's gonna get the money, you know? So, yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take the app and then we'll set the date for like the 4th or the 5th. And then you just gotta let me know by then, like we'll just do it for the small one, because if you're approved for the small one, you're obviously approved for the big one. Well, not the big one, but the higher one.
Yeah, but I really don't even want to start out with this yet. I need a business card.
Okay.
Alright?
Any reason why, just out of curiosity, or?
I gotta discuss shit with her, and plus, we already have a policy, and I don't know if it's the same thing, you know, so I don't know.
Okay.
Plus, I've been with Lincoln Heritage for like I said, 25 years, you know, and they have a similar program.
Right, the funeral advantage program, right, yeah.
So.
Yeah, and this isn't to replace that, obviously, because you've had it for so long, we're not asking you to replace it, like, that's why I showed you low amount, because you've had that for so long. I would never come in here and say, oh, go with this and get rid of that, because that's not in your best
No, it
interest.
sounds good, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds good, but, you know what I mean, it's like, too many.
Too many what?
Too many programs going on here,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Which I already have one, you know, it's just like I'm getting another one, you know, so.
Right, so what this one would be used for is, because she's getting you cremated, this one you would use as your final expense plan. This is what you should get the money in one day, pay off the cremation. The other one that because you said it's about 15,000, that's the one that you would use as your legacy plan. So that's the one that you would leave all the money, you know, so that she, you know, if there's any extra bills or anything like that, she gets that money and she can help live off that money. So this one here is, because it pays out so fast, it's designed, just pay for the funeral, that's it. And then that 15,000, she's gonna get that directly. And she can do whatever she wants with that money. If she needs to pay the rent, or if there's any like credit card bills or anything outstanding, so that's why, you know, like I said, you're not locked in by taking the app, that's why.
Well, but then I'll leave with this one here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll start with that. There's my card. I'm gonna leave it this whole folder too, as well too, so. All right.
And